What's going on, guys? LeafRider here. Welcome to the channel, and today we're going to be discussing Apple's big announcement today that they are moving from Intel to their own Apple Silicon into all their Mac products right now. And I want to discuss how that's going to affect people like myself that do a lot of video editing, and myself is starting to get into photo editing as well. So I want to discuss how that is going to affect people like myself. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. Alright guys, welcome back. So if you guys are new to my channel, the kind of things you guys will see here is tips, tricks, reviews, and tutorials for the budget filmmakers / content creators. So if that is something you guys are interested in, consider subscribing right now. Alright guys, so we are going to go ahead and get into this. Again, like I said earlier, Apple announced that they're going to be moving over from Intel to their brand new own Apple Silicon that they're going to be putting into their Macs. And this affects people like myself in a big way, because off of what we saw today, these new chips that they're going into these computers are going to be super powerful, way more powerful than the previous generations of MacBook Pros, MacBook Airs, Mac Minis, probably the iMacs. They didn't really announce any iMacs today, I don't believe, or even the Mac Pro, but they're coming. Even the MacBook Pro 16 wasn't really announced today with the new Apple Silicon in it. So when those are announced, those are going to be even more powerful, more than likely. Can only assume, but we'll have to wait and see. Once, probably sometime next year is when those are probably going to be announced, and we'll just have to wait and see what they do in regards to those models of Macs. But anyways, like I said, these things are going to be super powerful. And how that's going to affect people like myself is going to speed up the workflow. It's going to make time of getting our content out to you guys a lot quicker than it already is. And that's huge, because obviously time for all of us is so important. So if we can get through this workflow so much faster, that is a great thing. I mean, it's an exciting time right now for a lot of content creators right now, because there's all these different things that are out there that help us out to create and make our job just so much easier. It's an awesome thing right now. I'm excited for people like myself. Obviously I'm not as big as a lot of those people out there right now, but I'm working at it. I'm trying to get there. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully one day soon I'll get there, but only time will tell. But with all that said, and how exciting it is to see these new products out that are going to help us out so much, I am not personally upgrading to one of the new Apple Silicon Macs. I currently own a 2019 MacBook Pro 13-inch base model, only 128 gigs of storage, which kind of sucks, but I've been making it work. For me, it's not worth the upgrade. I think it's a 2019. It's still a great machine. It does everything I need it to do, and it does it very well. So I have really no need to upgrade right now. And if you're someone that owns a 2019 or newer MacBook Pro, I'm not talking about the MacBook Airs, but a MacBook Pro, I would recommend not upgrading to this new Apple Silicon just yet. As great as it looks, and as great as it's more than likely going to be, or at least we hope that it's going to be, do take into account this is the first generation of the new Apple Silicon chips that are going into these Macs, and there could be a lot of bugs. I mean, look at a few other first generation things that Apple has released that ended up not being that good. I mean, you got the first gen Apple Watch, wasn't that good. The first gen Apple phone wasn't that good either. So taking into account, there might be some bugs. Hopefully not. I mean, we are in 2021 to 2021. Hopefully they got those bugs out, but there's always some kind of glitch. So for me, what I'm recommending, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait till the second or third generation before I decide to upgrade. I just want to, give it a little time. Plus, like I said, my MacBook is working perfectly well. I'm getting through my workflow fairly quickly. I'm editing 4K video with a couple layers of stuff on it more often than not, and I'm rendering that out probably depending on the length of the video, anywhere from 15 to 25 minutes. I know it's not super blazing fast, but compared to my first machine I was using, that is blazing fast, so I'm not going to complain about that. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's your money. I can't tell you how to spend your money. You have to make that ultimate decision of what you want to do. But for me, if you have a 2019 or newer MacBook Pro, I would recommend sticking with that at least for a couple more years until either the second or third generation Apple Silicon Macs start getting out there. Plus, maybe we'll get a little redesign as well. Maybe next year or maybe the year after, I guess we'll have to see. Even though I do love I still love the design. Some people complain about, I love the design still, so I have no complaints in regards to that. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about real quick is if you don't have the budget, because I am a budget conscious person as far as trying to give people ideas as far as budget options of different things they can use to create, and recommending, oh yeah, go out and get one of these new MacBooks. That is not exactly budget conscious. Even going out and getting a 2019 or 2020 MacBook is still not that budget conscious. So if that is not something you're in the market for, a couple other options I want to point out to you that will be a lot cheaper and is going to give you a lot of power and a lot of flexibility is, one, the new Apple iPad Air 4. This just came out, and it is sporting the new A14 chip. It can be had for about $600, and this thing is incredibly powerful. I just got it, so I haven't had a chance to play around with it yet, but off of some reviews I've seen and just messing around with it, the thing is very snappy, very quick. I'm excited to get in there and start editing some photos, editing some video. So that is a great budget option that you can get if you need something to edit some video and edit some photos. And if you're wanting something that is still going to be powerful and even a little bit more budget friendly than the iPad Air 4, we have the 2019 iPad Air 3, and this is sporting the A12 Apple chip, and this can be had for about $400, and is very powerful in its own right as well. It might not be quite as powerful as the Air 4, but still very powerful. I've used this to edit videos, and it's very smooth. It runs through the clips perfectly fine. I see no lag, no dropped frames. It works very well. And either one of these devices are great budget options if you have a budget and you don't want to spend $900 to $1,000, $1,100, $1,200 on a really good computer. I don't think you'll be disappointed. You throw in a Bluetooth keyboard and a Bluetooth mouse, and for the price you're going to pay for those, you probably would get into a mid-range Windows laptop. And honestly, in my opinion, these would be so much more powerful than a mid-range Windows laptop. From what I've seen, this iPad Air 4 has rendered some 4K videos faster than some of the MacBook Pros. Actually, my next video, I'm going to be comparing all three of these together and see which one goes through this process faster. I think I know which one it's going to be, but I want to do it myself, get a little hands-on and try it and see what I get. So anyways, guys, those are my options I want to throw out there to you guys. I know it's crazy seeing all the new stuff that they're coming out with. It's exciting, and like I said, it's an exciting time for creators because there's so much out there we can use to help us create. So I just wanted to kind of put some out there to talk about what my thoughts and what I think are some good options for people, especially people that are on a budget moving forward. So anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap this video up. I hope you guys found this useful. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. If there's anything you guys want to see, again, like I always say, leave a comment, let me know. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Again, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys at the next video. You guys have a good one. Stay safe out there.